Hey, Tubiverse, it's your S to the P to the E to the N to the C and Sir, coming to you with another spicy book review on this fabulous August the 6th. This is a very special video because yesterday was my 18th birthday. I'm finally legal, letter A. Letter B, we're supposed to be doing something and being out the house today, so apparently there was supposed to be no video for today, but haha, I surprised you guys, which is my forte. I actually told the truth on Twitter. Now, the story I'm reviewing this week is called Dangerous Discoveries by Quote V users Laura and Live to Inspire. Now, Laura had no problem reminding me I still had to do her review, and I praise her for that. Good job, Laura. Thanks for reminding me. I really appreciate it. I really do. But to everyone whose piece I'm reviewing, it does take a lot of time with the whole reading and counting and everything else. So give me time before any of you ask where your review is. Because again, like I said, it takes a lot of time. But again, thank you, Laura. I really appreciate you reminding me about your review. That shows me how much you actually really do care about your story. Now, this story is written in the future, the year 2067 to be exact, with no exact location in a place where the government has taken control, and the protagonist, Elena, has found a journal that contains secrets that expose how the United States government fell under the reign of a tyrant. No, not Donald Trump. It is not that close in the future yet. Elena must protect this journal from falling into evil's hands, and out of her own. Can she go rogue and save the nation, or watch from a cell as her homeland falls? A mini snippet of the story after I read it. The real summary is in the description box below. Remember that the review is based on the 9 elements of fiction, and they are rated on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. At the end, I will give an overall review and some suggestions to improve the story. Let us begin. Characters, 4 out of 10. Setting, 2 out of 10. Plot, 5 out of 10. Theme, 2 out of 10. Point of view or POV, 6 out of 10. Dialogue, 3 out of 10. Style, 5 out of 10. Tone, 5.4 out of 10. And conflict is out of 4. I absolutely love the antagonist of the story. I've always been anti-establishment, so the whole person versus society thing is absolutely mind-blowing to me, and I will always forever be weak to the knees with plots like that. As well, I love the setting, the time period to 2067. It was very nice, very futuristic, really gives it a different feel for it, different mindset of the whole typical person versus establishment type thing. Now, things I wish you would improve on in the story. The characters are very, very static, including the protagonist, who isn't supposed to be static. They're not supposed to be one-dimensional. They're supposed to be multi-dimensional. They're supposed to be stand off the page. They are supposed to be the heroes of the story. So, give the characters actual meaning like people actually have in real life, and I guarantee you your people will pop off the page too. Another thing, I really wish that you would describe this future a lot more. I know the ratings would be 3 times higher if you actually describe what your future looked like, instead of just assuming as readers we know what the future is going to look like in 51 years from now. I also wish that you would look at all of your plots, because there are very huge glaring potholes in here and many dual ex machinas that aren't fair to the reader and the story itself. So I wish that you would include less of those and actually go based on the storyline itself. I also wish that the story had a theme to it, because if it did, then it would have a meaning for me actually reading it instead of just reviewing it for my magical YouTube channel. I wish the dialogue was more pop off the page. I wish the dialogue wasn't just everybody sounds the same and this is what's gonna happen and this is something that I saw in a TV show, movie, book, comic book, or whatever your case may be, and I'm just gonna repeat it all because why not? No! Your characters should be your own individualized characters, not somebody else's characters. So I wish there was more pop off the page dialogue for each character. I also wish that you used more imagery, more creative language, even showed more action in the story. I felt that with such a strong person versus society theme, there would be a lot more action, but sadly the characters and the story itself was devolved of any type of action whatsoever. Simple. Use simple sentences with action verbs in it. I know, it sounds bad, but really, something as simple as she runs is a lot better than she ran while da 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 da. Like, just be on target with your action scenes. There is no tone whatsoever in the story. I wish you would give me some form of mood to follow in the story, because by the end I was confused as to what exactly I was supposed to be feeling. And as a reader and a reviewer, not only is that bad, but also that's not really a good takeaway from the story. I wish there was so much more you did with Elena versus the government. I wish you included more violence, more antagonisticness. I don't know what I wish you include more of. I just wish you would include more action between Elena and this antagonist. Now, I'm not exactly sure about what has changed in 51 years, so I don't know whether there are states or whether there are divisions or districts or there's other countries. Is there a president? Is there a tyrant? Like, what exactly is the setup of the story in this futuristic time period that we are speaking in? Is she rogue? At the end of the piece, it mentions that she flies off in a train with her friend Blake and the robot, but it never mentions exactly what she's going to do with this journal full of secrets now. So, is she going to be rogue? Is she going to another country? Is she going to a different place? Is she going undercover? Like, what exactly is she going to do now that she has this information on the government? Okay, so my overall review of the piece is a 6 out of 10. Again, just fix those little wishes and your piece will be a 10 out of 10. And since this is my first complete book, hopefully you will extend it and actually turn it into a short story so then I could review it again, because I actually had fun reading the story and I'm really rooting for Elena and what she's possibly going to do with this magical journal. So that concludes the review. Next week, I am going to be reviewing a rant piece from another Quote V recipient, and it was a challenge at first to read through it and exactly figure out how I'm going to review it, but I guarantee you, next week, you're going to definitely enjoy this video. I would suggest you put all of your push notifications on, because this video is going to be #LitAF. So, thank you for watching. Like the video, share the link, comment one of your stories down below in a social media contact as well, so I can talk to you about this magical book that you want me to review. Sub to my channel, follow my social media contacts so you can get daily reviews on everything that I am doing, including on my magical videos. Follow Laura and all of her friends down in the link box below. Follow the story down in the link box below. And as always, enjoy your Saturday and #keep on writing.